I'm not even gonna let you hate today. I'm not. I'm not gonna let you hate
You're
today.
not gonna let me hate on Dak?
No, there's absolutely no reason. There's no way. There's no. You can't.
Why Dak would be the highest paid quarterback in the NFL? There's
No,
no
no, no, no,
reason.
no, 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 no.
I'm not gonna hate on his performance.
Whoa,
He
whoa,
played
whoa.
okay.
Okay, we can jump back and forth. So let's jump to that game. Let's talk Browns.
Okay.
Let's talk Browns Dallas. So
I mean, there's a
obviously
lot of hatred for one guy, that's for sure. And it's not Dak.
Dak signed that contract at like 11 a.m. Went out and balled. Now, if you are gonna hate on the contract, I'm gonna have to just say the same thing you said to me a bunch of times, where it's like that's just the quarterback market.
No, I'm not. I can like I saw it and it shocked me that it was 60 mil a year.
Did it though?
Well, because all the previous contracts, the highest paid quarterback had been the highest paid by 2-3 mil. The jump to 5 to hit this 60 mark now was a little bit shocking.
Yeah, but
240 over 4 years is a lot of money, but again,
and
it doesn't tell me anything about um, the quarterback market. It just shows that Jerry Jones is an idiot. But
no, it's a chess move.
how?
It's a chess because now the next quarterback up, you're gonna have to drop the fucking bag on him.
No, I know, but it's like
And then
I
the
don't know.
next
I mean,
quarterback up, you're gonna let's be real, bro. Let's be real.
there
Jerry
there
Jones
there
don't.
has to be a stopping point where we're like, but it doesn't really matter when it comes to this league because you can give these guys $50+ million and it's not going to impact your cap at all. We
But
haven't talked about
Jerry,
a cap hit in a long time, like an impactful one.
Jerry don't care.
No, of course not.
Jerry doesn't care. To me, I wouldn't be surprised if this was more of a chess move of we're giving you this because the next guy's gonna have to get that, and the next guy's gonna have to get that. Devin, they did this 4 years ago, or
No,
whenever Dak broke his leg. I mean,
sure,
they did the same thing.
yeah,
And did it pan out? No.
clearly not.
But did it make a bunch of other contracts go crazy? I mean, let's
Yeah,
be real. That was a domino effect.
no, of course.
That was a huge domino
But
effect.
I don't. It hasn't negatively impacted the NFL in the way that we thought. Because when we saw Pat get the $400+ million contract, we all thought the Chiefs were fucked and this and that. And I don't know. To me, it's like the
But he's
paying a
the
quarterback a
outlier.
certain amount of money doesn't change your team that much.
Pat's the outlier, though.
No, I know, but it's like when we see these guys get paid a lot, it's like the cap doesn't seem to be the biggest problem. It seems to be that a lot of these quarterbacks are getting these huge contracts super early.
Hey, Devin, as a Ravens fan, I'm gonna tell you right now, Cap's a problem
Sure.
because the Ravens, like I know I do all this complaining about like the receivers we pick up for Lamar. It's not like because that's the best receiver they think they can get. It's because they weren't paying Mike Evans money or D Hop money or
Agreed.
Brandon Ayuk money. They can't.
Sure. Um, but
Cap's a problem.
I know, but I mean,
That's why Ezekiel Elliott is the starting running back for the Dallas Cowboys in 2024.
that might be
Cap's a
fair as well.
problem.
No, sure. But there's been no change in the quarterback contracts.
They just
It's
keep
like if
going
they
up.
valued their team, they would try to. I don't know. It seems they're just going to get bigger from here. I don't know how it'll impact the NFL, but
I mean, I don't
hopefully,
think I'm not saying it's going to be anything negative. It's just more of it's just forcing teams to have to go higher and higher on their contract extensions for quarterbacks.
sure. I mean, it
That's
seems
all it's
like
going
right
to be.
now a lot of the guys are paid. There'll be a few guys getting paid over the next few years, but
Ooh.
most guys are paid.
Dak balled though.
Dak played well. 19 to 32, 179, and a tutty.
See, but okay, and I was literally just about to say, if you just stat watch, it's like
No, agreed.
he
It's
played all
not
right.
huge. Yeah.
But I'm telling you, Dak looked great. Like Dak. I don't know. Like Dak looked very good because
Yeah.
I was shocked. I'm not gonna lie. I was shocked when because the stat line was read to me. I was
Yeah.
like, who? I said Dak.
Yeah.
Dak was 19. Like, only. Like, there's no way. Because I mean, and that was just a prime example of just the eye test versus the stat watch. Sometimes it just doesn't match because the eye test, I was like, wow. I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, Dak is feeling himself today. I was like, he got this contract today. Like he is,
Sure.
because it could have went one of two ways. You get the contract and it's like, fuck,
Played terrible.
I don't
yeah.
care, or
Yeah.
you feel yourself, and it was,
Yeah.
and it seemed like he was feeling himself.
I mean, he's definitely incredibly overvalued, but there is no quarterback value anymore. How was your eye test on Deshaun Watson?
Devin, that was the next thing I was gonna talk about.
Yeah.
Deshaun Watson looked terrible.
Yeah. I mean, people are already calling for Jameis, and to make things worse for Deshaun Watson, he gets another fucking lawsuit. But
which it's like,
and it's another allegation from 2020.
Dude, did you read? Okay,
I didn't see any
so
specifics.
let's talk Deshaun Watson. Let's talk Deshaun Watson. I read the lawsuit and everything. Remember, actually, it's not a lawsuit. They want like a jury and everything, so it's not just a lawsuit. They want
a legal case, sure.
They want a legal case. Now here's the thing, though.
Or yes.
I read the entire description of, and I look, listen. I'm not gonna be the one to be like.
Wait, are they pressing criminal charges on him?
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
I mean, if you say I want a jury, I mean, is that not what you're?
Yep.
It's not, like, I want a trial. I want a jury trial. Here's the thing, though. You say that, and like 3 months later, you just get paid at outside of court, and then it's
no,
fine.
of course. I mean, that happened
that
with
is
all
what would happen
23
with
of them.
All of them, Devin.
Yeah.
All of them. You want to talk quarterback contract domino effects? Let's talk masseuse in Houston domino effect, because that shit, they were like, oh, word? Because I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's just hard to think like Deshaun Watson is really this crazy and this weird and this sick, and is just getting away with it.
And yet nothing's happened.
Like, I know I talk crazy about certain players and things they get away with, but if you read what Deshaun Watson did, apparently, and okay, I'm gonna put it to you like this. In part of the story, he went from being butt naked to running out of her apartment. In a matter of, I guess, seconds. Now,
there was another NFL player who did that.
I'm not gonna keep going into more details on that, but just reading it, I'm like, okay, so an NFL star was in an apartment complex, running out either naked or half naked, like putting his clothes back on, and you were screaming at him and like hitting him, and nobody like
yeah, no one called the cops.
I just, and look, I'm not like, and I thought if you really want to play the legal system, legal game is innocent until proven guilty. So if we're really gonna go that route, and be like, you because you already know there's people online that are gonna be like, you you can't discredit the woman, blah blah blah. It's like, well, I mean, you want to take it to trial, it's innocent until proven guilty. So if that's what we're gonna talk about, let's talk about the evidence per se that's been given so far. It's her story, and the story just seems like it's hard. It would be really hard for a star, a celebrity, to get away with that in an apartment complex.
To me, the weird thing is like when all of this came out, what, 2-3 years ago now, they got all the women that they could to come out and say something about him. Whoever was trying to charge Deshaun Watson with crimes. It's weird that someone got left out, from the same time span.
Someone got left out, and then
from 2020. Like, this isn't a new. This didn't happen last week.
But it happened years ago, and they're just now.
Now his contract caused problems in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
The $240 guaranteed was the problem.
Yep.
Guaranteed money will never happen again. But
and it's still guaranteed.
It's very guaranteed. Yes.
But I don't know. I'm over the Deshaun Watson stuff. And and can you call me a hypocrite because I'm going to talk a lot of shit about Tyreek Hill in a minute? Yep.
Sure.
Yep, I am.
But
that's not the point.
Played like shit. People are calling for Jameis to come in this bitch.
Okay.
I don't think Jameis is the answer to this team. If we're going to give other players leeway, give D-Watt a game of leeway.
Deshaun Watson played like shit,
Yes.
but so did the Browns O line.
Yes.
And you know who else didn't show up? The defensive player of the year, the reigning defense player of the year.
Myles Garrett.
He was non-existent. I mean, he was
Yeah.
gone.
Yep.
I mean, you would have thought he got suspended for the Mason Rudolph shit. I mean,
Again.
like it's like
Yep.
again, like it's like, bro was not there. So it's like the Browns just in a hole. Like they all sucked. I'm not gonna lie.
Sure.
Like it was weird. It was weird seeing a Browns team suck. Like when you like expect them to do good, because all our lives it's just been like, oh, Browns team sucks. Like that's normal.
Yes.
And then for like a year or two, it's like, oh, the Browns are kind of good. That's weird. And now it's like you expect the Browns to like play.
Now they're
well.
expected to be
This was the game
a
of the
playoff
week.
contender, yeah.
Tom Brady was commentating the game. This was and they were, oh my God. Look, it's not as bad as Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
But the way they were like so they would do
talking about Tommy Boy.
The game break. They'd be like, "You're gonna love this, Tom," just like you used to do. Here comes Baker Mayfield with another touchdown. It's like, all right. First of all, Baker Mayfield is his own person, and he is his own bad self when it comes to being a quarterback in the NFL. And I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to Baker Mayfield.
Well, for as much as we can shit on players for having bad games, he had a great game. Against a terrible
You
team.
shut your fucking mouth. We're gonna get to that. And you're not gonna discredit a goddamn thing.
I'm not discrediting.
You're not gonna discredit a goddamn thing because I'm giving credit to your quarterback in a second. Just wait. Just wait. Just wait. Deshaun Watson played like shit. The Browns played like shit. The Cowboys played great. They looked great on offense. Like I said, they look great on defense.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. I think the Browns are gonna get better, and I'm not getting fooled. I'm not getting fooled by Dallas.
Dude, Dallas front loads every season. They put up big numbers, and it never shows.
Yeah, I'm not. No, Dallas isn't September. Dallas playing well in September.
Yes,
you're not fooling me.
This team's gonna get a lot worse with age.